Hello everyone! Today at Game8 Information Station, we provide our first impressions on the 3D isometric beat-em-up, Midnight Fight Express. This game stood out to us even just by playing a few of its sections. It is satisfying when games like this allow players to creatively use skills while punching enemies in the face. Aside from this, it still has a lot in store for us, and we can't wait to continue playing the game. Midnight Fight Express takes place in a modern-day city under siege and follows the story of Babyface, who was detained by Agent McClune and Agent Smithman, who are both keen on playing the classic good cop bad cop roles, as Babyface is accused of mobilizing gangs as well as terrorizing the city. However, our protagonist is mysteriously an amnesiac, with a talking drone as his sidekick, so the first few sections of the game often involves having to relive his memories. While the story of Midnight Fight Express is simple, it isn't really all that new and that interesting to follow. Where it stands out though is its gameplay. Although these kinds of tropes are usually presented in classic brawler games, which is fairly understandable. The game is played in an isometric perspective with fast-paced gameplay mixed with an electric soundtrack that pumps up our veins while beating up bad guys. It has 4 difficulties that players can change during gameplay. Brutal and well-coordinated combat is essentially a must to emulate the spirit of the classic beat-em-ups, and Midnight Fight Express has got that in the bag. Mix it with an interactive environment and it opens up a door of creativity that players can expect in a modern brawler game. We enjoyed how each level has its unique characteristics, with each room having a multitude of scattered objects, which you can smash or throw enemies with. Casually throwing plungers and pushing enemies off the edge eases the game's risk of repetitive gameplay with various combat approaches. Midnight Fight Express has a unique way of presenting enemy types, which makes their presence give off a sense of relevance in the experience. The gameplay starts to become much more challenging as you go from encountering low-level goons to toxic, infested rat people. What makes it fun is that even when you're cornered and defeated, the game instantly reloads you to your last checkpoint, to which you can try other creative tactics to win battles, such as leading snipers to unwillingly killing their buddies, or steering enemies under dangling crates. Taking advantage of subway trains as an accomplice to your dirty deeds is kind of a no-brainer as well. The unlockable skill set also plays a part in its refreshing gameplay, which boosts several skills, ranging from hand-to-hand combat and gunplay. This allows players to tinker around with abilities that can be applied in brawls. Leveling up fighter skills creates longer combos, as well as getting additional parries and grapple holds. We had a great time spamming the finishing moves. Wrestling and taking these enemies back to Suplex City definitely awakened the beast inside. With this amount of skill combos that can be used early in the game, you can only just imagine how dynamic the latter half of the game would be. While players can just burst their way smashing buttons and wrecking enemies in their path, the game rewards players with bonuses such as skill diversity and timely completion. These bonuses add up after completing a level, and records a player's progress on an online scoreboard, which can be accessed at multiple levels of the game. The rewards can be used in the game's customization section, which allows players to change the appearance of the main character. The wide assortment of clothing might just be for style points, but can be worth it if you're looking to complete all the items. You can also flex your fashion statement with the in-game photo mode. Although limited in its features, it can easily be accessed even during brawls. So even just in the early parts of the game, it's clear that Midnight Fight Express has the potential to be a highly replayable game. The customizable skill set and massive unlockable cosmetic items gives players a lot of incentive to spend their time playing this game. We're excited to get back another round and knock the socks off the Rat King's goons. Thanks for watching. What are your thoughts on Midnight Fight Express? Do you enjoy straight-up brawler games? What other games with this type of genre do you want us to cover? Let us know in the comments below. For more news, reviews, and gaming-related content, tune in to Game8 Information Station.